Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaimMD here. Now today we have a brand new tier for the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl meta, and that is the UU tier. UU has been released, I believe, last night. Well, it is still last night as I'm playing, and I've been wanting to use Slaking, right? Now I don't mind using it in OU, but I kind of wanted to see how this demon ran in the UU tier. So I asked my boy RTSK, I was like, yo bro, can you build me a team? Because I love RTSK's teams, obviously. If anybody who's been watching the channel for a while, they know. So we got the Choice Band Slaking and we got the Giga Impact. Of course, you cannot use Slaking without Giga Impact. Listen, if you're going to stay in because of its truant ability, you're going to stay in because you said so. Not because Slaking decides to skip a turn. It's because you click Giga Impact. So we got that. We got Earthquake, Body Slam, Night Slash. This can be Fire Blast or Flamethrower. And then we have like some little Drag Mag over here with Magneton, Salamence, Flygon, our Bronzong, and Ditto. Like, this is insane, like the fact that this is UU. This is like regular Gen 4 OU almost. But I'm excited. If y'all like this video at any given point, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. You help out my channel because it grows by you subscribe. That is how YouTube works, and it allows me to do this for hopefully another year. That's always the goal whenever November and whatever comes around. Let's do this for another year and see what happens. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the content, go ahead and sub. And teams on my website, pokeaimMD.com. Ooh, look at that team, bro. It's like they went to the 4th gen BL tier and took Porygon and Honchkrow and Gallade. And they were like, let me add the rest. But Slaking is faster than everything besides Flygon. They speed ties. So I am loving it. Okay? I'm not on anything right now, by the way. I'm just in a good mood. Like, I was watching Hell's Kitchen, watching, Gordon Ramsay yell at people that you can't even cook better than yourself. It puts you in a good mood. So I'm gonna lead off a Choice Band Slaking, and I'm gonna click a button. Now, if they lead off a Choice Band, listen, this says 628 attack. I know I don't have return, but I'm clicking Body Slam. Yeah, they knew they were dying. They knew they were dying. They were like, all right, just take me. Now, getting rid of that Dark type is actually really nice because I have no Dark Resist on my team. Unfortunately, my opponent has become aware of that, but they lose to Dragon Dance Salamence pretty easily. I do think that Magneton is expendable, because if they end up close combating me here, I can just go right out into my Salamence and click a button. We don't see Life Orb, unfortunately, but I should be able to go Salamence now and just click Dragon Claw, and Salamence probably invites in Metagross, but that should be fine either way. My opponent does not opt to switch there. To be honest, it makes sense. Their team has a bunch of demons, and all they can do is just attack with. And I think because I can also win with their own Pokemon too, I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. I think they survive because it's a Metagross, yep. But there's no Ice Punch in this metagame, so my opponent ends up being banded Meteor Mash. That's obviously banded, so we'll follow it up with a Dragon Claw. They make the wrong play and go out to Rotom. So now I have potential to copy their Porygon with my Ditto and mess them up. And of course, Salamence is just a demon in this, right? So Flygon comes out. I could throw this away. Let him Dragon Claw me back. That's completely fine. Bring out you. Go for Gyro Ball. Knock out Metagross. It'll do good damage to this. Porygon is actually something that comes out here. I don't know if they Thunderbolt or not, or Shadow Ball, but I'm going to make the Flygon play, because if they Shadow Ball, if they do Shadow Ball, I can actually not knock them out if I want to. And I was going to say bring out Slaking and get the last kill. Slaking is going to destroy that Flygon, though, that's for sure. So I'll U-turn here as they go Metagross. I'm going to click Giga Impact now. I am going to go Slaking and click Giga Impact. There's no way Flygon knocks me out Outrage. I'm sorry. 266 HP at 60%. There's some Pokemon that don't have this at max HP. Die. Yum. Die. Y'all gotta leave a like for the Giga Impact kill in the first one. Now, unfortunately, I must recharge, but there's nothing they can do to win. They take 4 Life Orb hits to get to KO me. They don't beat me with this. They can Agility up if they want to. They just try attack there, so might as well not show them my Ditto is Choice Scarf. Might as well just go right out into Flygon and end this with a nice little Earthquake right here. So, good game. That was a really fun first one. And this is kind of what I expect to be out of the tier. Just some hard hitters. And again, this is my introduction to the tier. Nobody's played this metagame yet. It's been out for a couple hours. That is such a cool team that I would use in-game. Like, legitimately, I start off with Torterra. I decide for whatever reason to get Bastiodon. Mismagius is one of the coolest ghosts in the game. Gallade also has Mystical Fire, which a lot of Pokemon don't have right now. Gallade is a sick Pokemon. I think Rapidash is awesome. You get that right above Salation Town. And then Rotom, I'm doubling back and I go to Eterna Forest. I know the lore, guys. Don't worry. You know me. But, yeah, I see two Pokemon faster than my homie Young Slaking. So, what I want to do here is lead off with Slaking, because anything that's not faster than me, I will destroy. They end up going off with Rotom Frost. Now, I think Body Slam is just the best play. Now, there's a way. The way I win this game is Dragon and Salamence. It wins. So I need to just weaken Rotom for a little bit, and then weaken Torterra. Bastiodon will just die at Earthquake. So those are the two Pokemon I need to weaken. So this is actually what I'm going for here. They end up going for the Choice Scarf Volt Switch. That's good to know. Make a very good play there and got into Mismagius. Very solid play on the opponent's part. I can see them Dazzling Gleaming, but I'm still going to go for the Flygon anyway because it won't die. As they go for Willow. Alright, this is going to be a little bit harder of a game than what I thought. But they do give me outrage damage on Mismagius. They shouldn't be able to knock me out with anything. Yep. And this is nice because if they go Bastiodon, it's a double down here. And that means I get to get up Stealth Rock for the Rotom. So I actually get to trap this thing as well with Magneton. So we're going to go for Magnet Rise. They're stuck here. They might have Roar, I guess. You know, I'm going to Thunderbolt first just in case they do have Roar because I'll be really annoyed. They could have Metal Burst as well, but I can sub up on them. But if they're Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Rock Blast, and Metal Burst, maybe? That did nothing. It is that set. Huh. Should I use this to get up rocks instead? I'm a little bit worried about this Mismagius, I'll be honest. But they get Shadow Ball swept pretty hardcore too. Okay, we're just sub, that way I can actually knock them out. There we go. Go for another Thunderbolt. They have a Guava Berry, damn it, man. And they do have the Roar, which is good to note. We're going to make the Bronzong play because, I mean, I wasn't expecting Rotom there, but everything is already in range, basically, right? Now I just got to get up Stealth Rock, and once I Dragon Dance up in front of Torterra, I'm good. Them giving me their Choice Scarf means I might not even have to Dragon Dance up, but I guess it's a little bit worse for me. I mean, now that my Slaking's only slower than 2 of their Pokemon, which originally I thought anyway. But we'll let Magneton go down to the Volt Switch there. We have Rocks up. Good for these guys. Obviously, Shadow Ball is very likely to sweep them as well, so that's something I want to do if possible. They bring out this mon. I do have a Lumberry on Salamence, so I think I'm just going to make this play right now and just go for Earthquake. They could go hard Torterra. I think I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball win if possible, or maybe not. Let's see. I mean, they gave me the +1 there, so who knows? They go Mismagius. Dazzling Gleam does not knock me out. They could try Will-O-Wisp. I'll Dragon Dance though anyway. They are double status Hex, but we do have that nice little Lumberry, and I'm sorry, it might just be over right now. It legitimately might just be over right now, because once Salamence gets going, there is nothing on their team faster than me. Even Scarf Rapidash has nothing for me. This is the only mon that could take a hit, and then I think I reverse sweep them with these guys, so I'm just going to Outrage here. This should give me, at minimum, 2 Pokemon. I'm hoping one of them is Rapidash. Nope, they don't try and play for the confusion, which is something they should have done. So I think my opponent played well, but then when going Mismagius first over, like, I mean, they really didn't have a choice, I guess, at that point, right? Maybe Torterra, if you had Stone Edge, you could obviously take the hit. Gallade would die. Everything else would die. Rapidash would give me a Dragon Dance. I was faster than Rotom confirmed. Maybe they had to hope I was a choice locked variant as well, because I think Scarfments, just looking at how the games have been so far, I think that Scarfments actually has a potential place in this metagame. The other option, by the way, if you don't want to do Night Slash on this guy, is you can do like Fire Blast or Flamethrower for like Fortress and stuff like that. But, oof, I love this team, baby. I'm loving this team, man. This team kind of nice. Chad Slaking. Facts. Alright. Houndoom is a problem. They're really weak to Dragon Dance Salamence, so if I use Slaking to kind of slam their mons, I should be okay. I am pretty weak to Hitmonlee though, so I want to be careful. But let's lead off the Chad. I mean, they called it themselves. Yep, that makes sense. I could see them high jump kicking immediately. I am fully physically defensive Bronzong, and because I am physically defensive, I don't wall Exploud very well, so I'll make this play right now. Dude, would I have just killed you there? I would have killed them. I would have killed them. Now again, this mon isn't the greatest in this game, but I would have killed them. Down they would have went. I think U-turn does 15, but I believe the strongest play is to go to Focus Sash never goes off. Ah. Try why it's supposed to be on burn. Try endure lychee. Lychee? Am I spelling lychee right? So you can still attack like crazy, but endure. Yeah, no problem, no problem. No problem, no problem. Nice guy. Alright, big ol' right period comes out. Only thing kind of stopping me. I don't want them earthquaking on me. I really don't. I kind of just want to outrage and get as much damage as possible and kind of go for that Flygon endgame. Plus Magneton Flygon can kind of deal with it a lot. So I'm actually going to outrage here. Do as much as I can. Then they're going for that Stone Edge. There we go. I'll make the Magneton play. Go for substitute here. I didn't think they'd stay in and go for Earthquake, to be honest. But you know what? We'll go ahead and take this Mon from them. There you go. Awesome for Slaking. No resistances to normal. The Doomer is out. I mean, technically, Ditto Walls. And you can still take one Specs hit, so it's okay. It's okay. You can take a Dark Pulse, so that's fine. And I want to keep... Oh, they made the wrong play there. I don't want to U-turn on Claydol based on how my opponents played and not switched out. Yeah, basically just based on how they've played. Normally I'd U-turn there, like 100 times out of 100. But what I'm hoping happens here is they go X-Cloud now. I click Earthquake, I get the damage, then I go Ditto, and I chase them back exactly. So they go X-Cloud. I get the damage so I can Boom Burst them right back. And then I Boom Burst, and whatever the fake X-Cloud doesn't kill, Choice Band Slaking is going to be able to take out the rest. So I should die right now to Boom Burst. Oh, they predict me to go out to the wrong Pokemon there. I mean, might as well go out to the GOAT. They should switch now, right? Yep, from that position. Makes sense. I have no reason not to click Body Slam because, well, you know what? I could just get a guaranteed kill. Should I just do it? Let's get a guaranteed kill. Body Slam is the best play. Body Slam is the best play. I don't want to lose to some weird setup. Oh my god, that's a Body Slam. And that's a Crobat. That's a bulky Pokemon. You know what, sir? Go ahead and take this. I wonder if Boom Burst even kills. It did. Just gonna Flash Cannon into Claydol. Kind of hoping they just kill me. I get an unfortunate crit on my opponent. Which means, I mean, they were after 2 hits. They were gonna be at more HP or less HP than that anyway. So Outrage would sweep. But nobody wants to sweep with Outrage. We want to sleep with the boy. Come here. Give me another one. Hey, somebody keep counting how many kills Slaking gets in this, but also keep counting how many kills Salamence gets in it too. I'm gonna force kills from this guy, so I don't care. Another Giga Impact. Actually, you know what? Body Slam been doing it. Let's keep going for it. GG. There you go. What a fun mod, man. Just getting to click with it. It's so nice. It reminds me of like in-game. Like I'm just knocking out Bidoof to get my HP EVs or whatever. Gosh, speaking of which, I'm doing a mono. Sun looks so cool. Oh my god, I love it. Wow, they get messed up by Magneton, so I'm definitely gonna try and trap that guy. I'm gonna try and get him my rocks as well. They go Slowbro. This is the first game I'm getting a rocks. Good for Torkoal, chipping them away. Magneton is so good, especially behind a sub. Executor, let me just see something about you real quick. Executor, you still got Weather Ball. Did you ever even get Weather Ball? But I don't think you did. But I just want to know if you have it now. No. The other one gets Flamethrower though. The big neck. Speaking of Sun, I have a few other mons I want to feature as well. Trick Room. Is this Trick Room Sun? Oh my god, it's Trick Room Sun, isn't it? It's freaking Trick Room Sun. Dude, this guy's actually really hard for me to beat. It's Trick Room Sun. Yep. Yeah, you could tell because this mon is way slower than me. Trick Room Sun with an Ambipom. That's something I'd hella run. Alright, so luckily this guy came in directly on me. If they Rapid Spin here, that's fine. They go for Eruption, I die. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's go Ditto. Now I'm guaranteed faster than them under this. But also I get to go for the Flamethrowers, which is gonna... Yeah, I knew that was gonna do it off because there's specs. Okay. I can definitely win this game with Dragon Dance Salamence. So that should be my priority. We're gonna go out into Flygon here. Yep, you take nothing from that, and then we're gonna U-turn. Exactly. And now we'll bring out you. And we're going to go for Substitute because you have such a good matchup versus everything. This is exactly what we wanted. So they go Bronzong. Unless they explode, I'm good. And we have the Magnet Rise out. So if they want to get a Stealth Rock or go for Trick Room, unless they explode, my Substitute should be good. My sub should always be good. And I'm going to go for Substitute just in case they do go for that Explosion, which they do this turn. Awesome. So I'm still behind a sub, and I'm looking hella good versus Trick Room. And that's the only Mon that stops Salamence. That's the only Mon that stops Salamence. We're going to go for one more sub, as they ended up going for Close Combat. So this is great. I actually end up knocking them out after 2. I can afford to go for one more sub too. That's awesome. So I end up behind a sub, and not only do I end up behind a sub, but I get to knock out Machamp here, and I can safely go for Flash Cannon. They went out to the only Mon that could stop my... They went out to the only Mon that could stop me. I mean, I don't have to sub anymore, right? Like, they do have 2 more Trick Roomers, but one of them is a Grass type, and I'm looking good. So sub Magneton with Magnet Rise, yeah. Like I think I do pretty well versus you. And I get a Speed Up drop as well. So that's, I mean, amazing. They go for Explosion. They have 3 turns left. I want to keep Magneton alive because it kills everything. I have enough Pokemon to not lose. I have enough Pokemon to not lose. I think we sack you. As they close combat, we just want to get them as low as possible if we can. Let's see if they have Bullet Punch. They do not. We know their entire moveset now. Play is to go out to you. Even if they Ice Punch, it doesn't matter. They end up CCing, so I actually get to keep another sack, which is cool. A Dragon Dance here just in case they randomly switch. Now we go Magneton. Click Thunderbolt. Actually, should I sub here? I should sub once. I don't lose anything by doing it. Yep. Sub once is fine. Because I can actually stall up more turns as well. Yeah, sub was my best play there. Because if I knock out Machamp, I win anyway, so. Because Slaking will live a hit. Machamp might be able to break my sub, but I mean, at that percentage, I'm pretty sure Machamp. Look at sub Magnet Rise Magneton. Put it in work, bro. You better be walk on, bro. Nope, they were not walk on. But you know what? Let me tell you who's gonna end this game right now with a Giga Impact, brother. The GOAT. Gimme. Good game. Cool team. Definitely a cool team. Really cool team. I think that the biggest problem was that I had a sub-Magnet Rise Magneton. Ambipom going for Taunt obviously stopped me from doing my thing for a little bit, but not as much. But that was cool. That was a really colorful Machamp as well. No Facade, no nothing. They're like, I have Ice Punch, Fire Punch, whatever punch. Insanely messed up by oh. Yo, Slaking go crazy. Among goes, man, I gotta look at nothing. No normal resist. No normal resist at all. That's all I gotta see. No normal resist. Dragon, if they're Rest Talk Suicune, Dragon and Salamence sweeps them too. So Slaking is amazing. I am just going to click Choice Band Body Slam. 100%. Yo, who needs return? Who needs return? We simply bring out Bronzong now. Get up my Stealth Rock. If they go Tentacruel, who the hell cares? Just Earthquake them after. Do a little bit of... I'm not worried about Cloyster because I have my own Cloyster. I mean, it's right there. So if they want to spin, they get 2 KO'd. Again, I'm not worried about Cloyster because I have my own. I do want to try... Okay, there's specs. So that's good to know. The only way they can knock me out. So I get to get off a Body Slam with this guy. As they go Suicune, which was something I was, you know, a little bit worried about. I get a nice little para there, which means I can bring out my Magneton now. And mess him up. So, they bring out Raikou. This is good damage for the Outrage sweep in the end. I'm going to click Thunderbolt again. They crit me, which sucks because I live that, and then I get massive damage off on something coming in. It's unfortunate. Alright. Oh, we bring out you. And now I Dragon Dance up as they go closer. That's so frustrating, dude. Just gonna go for Giga Impact into Suicune because I can basically waste a turn here and not let him rest after. And then Giga Impact gets a kill. So there you go. Slaking doing its thing. Oh my god! He slept, he woke up, he took another kill, and he's going back to sleep. Guys, if you ain't leaving a like for this demon. If you ain't leaving a like for this demon, I don't know. I don't even know what pleases y'all anymore. That's it, bro. Like, what are we? 13, 15 years married? Like, what if that doesn't please you, man, leave. Leave. Gosh. Just straight up leave. Hey, have fun. He made it endure. I bet you he made it endure, this demon. This demon, I bet you he made it endure. Okay, cool. So, we're going to U-turn here. Got my homie back. I'm assuming that U-turn the same. I'm still going bronze on either way. That Houndoom is a problem. And Autonomy, which is a good play. Get an Earthquake here, just in case they go out to directly into Houndoom. They could go Claydol, but I feel like Claydol is something I win the matchup on. In fact, like weakening this Claydol means it's another way for Salamence to win the game. So I get good damage off on them. And I get to get up Stealth Rock as Houndoom comes out. Good turn to go Houndoom, obviously, but I want to do the exact same thing if they plot. Fire Blast is a little bit scary, but Flamethrower shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. Only Fire Blast. Dark Pulse and Flamethrower were never knocking me out, so I would much rather pick up the KO if possible, and then maybe just go for a Grass Knot here just in case they switch. Obviously, I mean, that was a threat. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a little bit worried about the Hitmonlee, but them having Mach Punch, I think, makes my life a little bit easier. Let's bring out the Goat. Alright, let's get a kill with the Goat. If they have that Endure, obviously now they can go for it. Hey, he took my advice. Hey, nice. You took the advice, friend. Do you still have Mach Punch, though? That's the question, right? Because I can't copy them back with Hitmonlee. This guy is so good still. I think I'm going to give them Flygon. Nice. Now, if they kept their set as before, I'm going to make the Ditto play and see if they did. So they messed up. I would change Mach Punch now to like, let me see its move set. One sec. Because it doesn't get knockoff anymore. Anyway, yeah. Let's see what Hitmonlee gets. Let me help this homie out. Hitmonlee. Close combat. There's Sucker Punch, but screw that. I'm just gonna tell him Stone Edge or Rock. Stone Edge. Yeah, I think Stone Edge would be good. Flies. Plus change Mop to... That's fair. I'm just thinking because you're more, like, you're stronger now. You could test Reversal. You still get that? Yeah. Good, it gets Reversal. And alright. Well, obviously I have to switch, so I'm going to go out to you. And we're just going to throw off a Flash Cannon here. I like this person. Like, they didn't ask for my advice. I just, you know, when I see somebody, you know, I want to help. But Magneton in theory sweeps right now. But they're very open to listening, and you can tell like they're passionate about Mons because they're trying out new things. So I like shout out to Clown Slayer 49. You know what? You're doing your country a service by slaying those clowns. Rhyperior comes out. If I weaken you, I think I just win with Salamence. So I'm going to do just that. Just gonna go right for this. My bad. Bro, they probably thinking why the hell I stayed in. My thought process was, again, I can win. There's no point in typing my bad, bro, because I wasn't knocking out. I thought he went for Earthquake and missed. Like, for whatever reason. Here you go. Flamethrower KOs me. Might as well just boom burst them back. I'm pretty sure Crobat's faster than me. So we boom burst them. Crobat should be faster, and then it lets me bring out the king. Yep, good. You don't take recoil. Made a good play there. And now we click Giga Impact because we can. If they roost and they click, yeah, they can't. There's nothing they can do right now. Good game. All right. Hopefully I don't find them again, because if they actually do make that change, I can lose immediately. I don't. I'll give them advice because I want the next person to suffer. But oh no, the stall. Interesting. I mean, you still look pretty good here, brother. But yeah, Mew and stuff is, bro. How you doing this already? It's day 1. I don't know if I break this without choice bam. We'll see. We'll see. Because the thing is, slacking. I feel like Ditto, if I had plus Regenerator, could do it, but I don't have Regenerator. But if I had Ditto plus Regenerator, I just straight up won. Let's see. There's Mew, which is gonna taunt me. Maybe they'll knock me off here and make me a way better Pokemon. I don't even know if you have knockoff. Psychic, Roost, knockoff. No knockoff, but we get the burn on Mew, which is nice. Gonna make the Bronzong play and get up rocks again. Their Hippo doesn't have rocks, interesting. Unless they're running double rocks. Aromatherapy, Stealth Rocks, Soft Boiled, Seismic Toss. You know what? Screw you. I'm clicking Slaking right now. Get the hell out of my sight. Even if I lose a stall, I don't care, man. That play is so fun. Oh, you best not miss, brother. You best not miss, brother. Stay in. Stay in, forgetting about its ability. Stay in, forgetting about its ability. Stay in, forgetting about its ability. Oh, please be max special defense and just die. Honestly, that being max defense, I can't do anything. It's so funny. But man, that is so funny, dude. Like, Mew, I just said no. Alright, no problem. We just go Bronzong here. They might Whirlwind me. Maybe they go Chansey. Oh my god. You know what? Guys, I just gotta play that back. 6-0 stall. I gotta play that back. We're ending on that. Look. Disgusting Mew. I don't know why I scouted for knockoff like it's still in the game. But I mean, this is still my play regardless on Mew. We get to see that it's Will-O-Wisp, Psychic, whatever. We actually get the burn, which is pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. You know what I should do? Guys, if you want, I mean, Body Slam obviously showed its worth. Giga Impact showed its worth. Earthquake is amazing too. I didn't get to click Night Slash once, but if you want, maybe you put Facade on Slaking. That way, if the Will-O-Wisp Mew burns you, you just click it. The problem is that would destroy things if you were able to just, you know, click more buttons. But they went Mew so they could default, which made sense. You know. Double it out to Slaking. Well, double. It was a double switch because we both switched, so technically it's still a double switch. There are 2 reasons to double switch. And then die. If that is not the most satisfying kill in the world. And then they went out to their own, bro. I wish they clicked Giga Impact, because they would have been stuck to the next turn and I would have destroyed. I would have absolutely destroyed that Mew. I don't think by any means, by the way, that the game was over at all. I don't know why they gave up. They had Quagsire, which walled most of my team. I did have Grassnot and Bronzong though, so maybe I could get them with that. And I guess technically them being fully physically defensive at Powdon opened up Magneton a little bit, but it would really, I mean, they still have Quagsire and Chansey, so by no means was this game over, like, at all. This game was not over. Perfect, bro. At all. But, I mean, it was a great game to end it on, because somehow, some way, my homie forfeited, maybe because they don't like Bronzong. But overall, I enjoyed the Slaking live. I hope you guys enjoyed me clicking buttons with Slaking. I don't know how many kills I got. Somebody let me know down below. But if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. If you guys want to buy anything for Best Buy because it's holiday season, I got links down below. If you use my links, you're supporting me. If you're in the US, it does financially support me, so I appreciate it. And yeah, team is on my website, pokeaimMD.com. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.